So I'm Laura House. I'm the Senior Learning and Development Partner in the Breaks team. Breaks are a wholesale food service company, and we have around 5,500 colleagues across the business in a range of different locations, probably 40 plus. So like you said, we didn't have anything before. We did have access to something that our parent company had, but it was restricted to networked colleagues only, which was a big miss for us. So there was a whole host of colleagues, drivers and warehouse colleagues, which is over 50% of our workforce that couldn't access the system, not easily anyway. So we decided to explore our own platform, and that's when we found you guys. And the main reason for that is, as an L&D function, you are unable, without a learning platform, you're unable to implement the 70-20-10 approach effectively, because as a team, you can only deliver the face-to-face stuff or manage everything via email, which it just is not a feasible way to manage learning and development. So the system allows us to adopt a more blended approach to our learning offering. Probably the first one was relating to the offline colleagues that I mentioned earlier. So a development offer that was open to everybody, regardless of whether you worked in an office and had access to the L&D team or whether you worked out in the field serving customers. We also wanted to increase participation in learning and development. Like you say, an L&D team can only reach so far when you've got 5,500 colleagues. So we wanted to ensure that as many colleagues as possible had access to development opportunities. And we also wanted to drive colleague demand. So it's very, very difficult as a central team to get real-time colleague feedback on what it is that they need and what development opportunities they're interested in. Having a learning platform allows that two-way discussion for them to tell us exactly what they're looking for, but also for us to analyse what people are looking at and find more of the stuff that they're enjoying. LXP is more modern in look, style and feel. So for users, it's more like a Netflixy type experience, and the micro-learning principles that Thrive adopt as well, and it just fits with the science behind why people and the way people learn. So that's why traditional LMSs aren't as visual, I would say. They tend to be lists of words or categories that you pick on, whereas the LXP, the Thrive platform, has images that kind of attract people in many different ways. It is super easy to add a piece of content. So I've worked with LMSs in the past where you've got 20 plus clicks to get a piece of content onto a system. With Thrive, it's literally click on a plus button, enter a title, attach your document or paste your link, type in a description, give it a few tags, and away you go. So I've worked with other organisations and bringing on their LMS platforms. Working with Thrive has been a completely different experience, and I've said this with the team on LinkedIn as well. But from the customer account management teams to the tech support, to the business development team, everyone is just so keen to work with you on exactly what you want to achieve. It's not just about what the system can do and that's it. It's, well, what are you trying to get out of it? And you consistently look for feedback. So there's always updates and new things coming down the line as a result of feedback that not only we've put forward, but I can see that other companies have put forward too. So that's been really, really good. The fact that we can shape the LXP in the way that we need to, or there are solutions to help us deliver what we need to in the way that we would work as an organisation. Thrive is something that looks and feels completely different and is very modern. So the feedback we've had is that it's fantastic. And the fact that it's a platform that sits on the web, it's accessed outside of work. So that has received some really good feedback. I've seen comments coming through at 7 o'clock in the morning while people are clearly having their coffee or their breakfast. So that's been really good. So my first one is partner, and by that I mean true partner. So not only buying an LXP, but a learning partner. So you feel like you're not just buying a product, you're getting the service alongside it as well. So partner was my first one. Easy, and I know it's not a great word, but easy to use platform, easy to work with, and easy to sell for us. Our platform, we've named it Athena. It sells itself. So for us, what better way to adopt a platform across an organization than have something that does sell itself? Once you get people to log in, they keep coming back. And then the third one is modern. So it's not only modern today, but it'll be modern tomorrow because of all of the developments that are happening and consistently changing. And I'm very excited about some of the new stuff that's coming in the coming weeks.